What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. My name is Adam. I am your host. So, on today's episode, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Panini Chronicles soccer release that's coming out next week. So, this release itself is going to have Premier League, La Liga, and Series A players in it. So, for anybody that doesn't know, the Premier League, that's going to be the English League. La Liga, that's the Spanish League. So, that's like Real Madrid. That's like Barcelona, and then Series A is the Italian soccer league. So that's going to be like Juventus, which is the team that Ronaldo plays for. It's like Napoli, AC Roma, all those players. Which I'm kind of interested in Series A because, and I think it's probably I don't think that's exactly how it's pronounced. I think it's I don't know. Sometimes I pronounce things in soccer incorrectly, and I don't think that's exactly how it's pronounced. But either way, So ESPN has been playing some of these Italian soccer league games. Now, I don't remember, it may honestly just be because there was no sports, or there's no sports on, so that's why I am noticing that they're playing these games on ESPN now, but I don't know. It seems like that's new to me, which seems like it's a honestly, I mean, if this is new, I feel like this is a little bit under the radar, and I mean, you know, obviously Fox Sports 1 has Bundesliga, NBC Sports has the Premier League, and then like places like TNT and all those networks, basically all the networks that play the NCAA tournament games, they have Champions League games on that, which also Bleacher Report, if you subscribe to like Bleacher Report's subscription service or whatever, you can watch the games on there. But I think this is like new, like so today, or I guess maybe, or whenever you listen to this. If you're listening to this the next day, then it was yesterday. But either way, ESPN is playing these Italian soccer league games, which I mean that's it's pretty big. I feel like it's a pretty big deal. Which actually, now I'm looking at this, I'm looking at my TV screen. It may be on ESPN Plus, but the other day I was watching one of the games before, like SportsCenter or something came on. So. Also back to the Chronicle Soccer. So I think one of the biggest deals in here is that Donruss is included on the checklist. So that means there's not going to be an Optic Donruss individual product. And I don't even know, because I'm looking at the checklist and I don't see like a Optic... like an optic version of the Donruss. So, like, I'm not sure how. I'm guessing that there's going to be rookies on this checklist. I don't know if they. Hold on, I'm looking at the checklist now, and I'm trying to see if they are, because there were rookies in the Premier League Prism product that came out like probably in like September or October of last year. So they don't signify on the checklist that I'm looking at here that there are rookies, but it is interesting, and I'm not sure if they are. So it looks like what they're doing is that they have 200 Premier League players. They have, it looks like each. Hold on. So I'm scrolling through this checklist really quickly, and it looks like what they are doing actually is they are each individual product looks like it has its own league. Oh, no. Here's, signatures, prestige, Panini signatures. Yeah, because I only see the Donruss cards for the Premier League. I don't think they had any for the other leagues. So, because they had for the prestige is the Series A, and then it looks like, actually, I'm not seeing La Liga on here. The base Panini, I don't know what base Panini La Liga set list is or whatever, but that one thing I did see on Instagram was Panini put out an image of a Contenders, I'm actually just going to pull it up. It was a Contenders autograph Messi card. Now, it looked like they were using an older picture, too. Now, I don't know how old the picture was, because it doesn't... historic ticket. So I don't think it necessarily says what year. Like maybe if you were to get the card, it would say what year the picture is from. But this, I mean, that's pretty. I think it's cool that they're adding in these new these contenders cards. Like, so it's the Liga's probably the what's it called the Liga. Let's see. Actually, also I think only the contenders rookie autos. Oh, so they have. That's interesting. So they have like Mason Mount from Chelsea. They've got, and that's really the only. That's actually the only name I can really recognize. And then they have contenders historic tickets. So they've got Neymar is in there. That's pretty cool. For Barcelona, they've got. Let's see, Ronaldo from Manchester United. That's actually really cool. So, but then the rookie. It looks like the checklist is pretty small for the contenders autos. It looks like it's mostly Premier League players. So I don't know. I kind of wish they would put. I guess, or maybe they have. No, I guess I wish they would put. See, I think in a few years, each of these products are like the Chronicles products. I think they're all going to be individual products for soccer because the growth in this sport. Now, it's unfortunate that like Euro 2020 this year got postponed till next year. It's also unfortunate that the Olympics got postponed because those were two tournaments that I think we would have seen some of the. Because I think with the Olympics, I'm pretty sure soccer is under 21, if I'm not mistaken, or under 22. I forget exactly the age, but it's like, so we would see some of these young players. So like for the USA, basically the whole USA team, the USA probably would have done pretty well, if I'm going to be completely honest, like, because a lot of their good players are all young. Now, obviously the Euros is going to be like all the teams all the national teams in Europe. So that would have been good, but both of those things got postponed, so that's unfortunate. But I would say in the next few years, we probably, because we've already also had a Donruss product, which the Donruss product is similar to the Bowman product, where the base checklist is in regular, the base checklist is regular paper cards, so the Donruss, and then the optic cards / the Bowman Chrome cards come in like 2 or 3 per pack, I'm pretty sure. Now, that would also be a reason why I think those 2018 optic cards are actually more valuable than they are selling for, because they didn't. It's not like we're basketball where there's a Donruss product, or football there's a Donruss and there's an optic product. There was only Donruss which had optic inside, but I don't know what the split was. So those optic cards are actually more rare in, I don't know exactly the name, not perpetuity, I'm not Gary Vee here, but the Donruss cards are more valuable because they're rare. That's the point, because they're more rare, basically. And so, like, I don't know if there's going to be optic this year. I would imagine that for the Euro next year, there's probably going to be a Prism product that I think will do very well, because there was a 2016 Euro Prism product. So I would say there's probably a good chance we'll see a Prism Euro product next summer. Either, I guess, I don't know when that other product came out, if it came out before or after the Euro, but like, and then we have World Cup, and then we have the World Cup in 2022. So there's definitely going to be Prism then. I just don't know where those cards kind of fit, because I'm not sure, like, in the next few years, I guess it'll be similar to baseball, where it's just like, I just got to do the research and figure out who are the players that are going to be getting the first cards. Like, there's a guy from Liverpool that somebody that follows soccer told me about. So Curtis Jones, he just signed a contract with Liverpool. So I would imagine he will probably be in products next year. Probably not this year, because he just signed the contract and the season's over. So around whatever they do next year, I think that's going to be he's probably a player that people are going to look out for. That's going to be like a rookie that'll be in Premier League products. He'll be in like Champions League stuff. And then I guess he may be in Euro stuff. I'm not 100% sure if he's, I'm not 100% sure if he is on whatever national team. I think it's Europe, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if he's on that team, but that's going to be something to keep an eye out for. But like I said, I think the growth of soccer has led to what these products will probably be. They'll probably have their own products within Chronicles. So like Prestige, because they have Chronicles for basketball and for football too, but I think that we're looking at probably the beginning stage of, like, if and it honestly also could come down to if this product is popular or not, which I think it probably will be. You know what? I think there probably will be optic cards in this product if I had to guess. The way that they did the Donruss product before in 2018 is probably they probably won't have like a checklist, but there probably will be optic within, because like they also did it with the WNBA product last year. There was an optic product for WNBA. There wasn't a prism, or there was a Donruss product. There wasn't a optic product, but there was players that had optic cards that, like, if you go to eBay and you type in like optic, you'll find all the players that had those optic cards. So I'd say it's probably going to be a similar case with that. Contenders, I definitely could see being another product that, like, I don't know how popular the Premier League Prism card was, or the Premier League Prism set was, but I would say, I think it was fairly popular, and I don't know if it comes down to how many rookies are in the product. I feel like it does. So I think Panini is probably going to try and take some steps to try and figure that out in the future, and try and figure out a way that they either potentially hold out certain players, actually, because now that I'm thinking about it, in that La Liga product, I don't know if I saw Fati on there. Fati wasn't on the Champions League Topps Finest product. I would imagine he'll probably be in the Topps Chrome Champions League product. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to treat that, but I would say there's probably a good chance. Now, with only Donruss being Premier League, that means there won't be any like optic. There won't be optic Messis, I don't think, at least. But we'll see. So Chronicles is coming up this week. It's pretty exciting. It's going to answer a lot of questions, I think, too, because they've already come out with They've already come out with the checklist, but I think we're going to see some stuff coming out of this product that we probably haven't seen before with soccer cards, which is pretty exciting. And that's all I've got for today's episode. I want to thank everyone for listening. Thank you to our sponsor, StarStock. Go follow them on Instagram and Twitter at StarStock Market. Go follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at Heroes for Sale. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Before we get into today's episode, I want to talk to you about our sponsor, StarStock. You've heard me talk about them in the past, and now the website has been launched for a few weeks, and it looks really, really great. One of the best parts about the site is the fact that you can just send the cards in, and you don't have to worry about making any listings or taking any pictures. You just send the cards in, and they basically do all the work for you, which is really awesome. Another great part about the company is actually their website. So I'm somebody that uses the internet pretty frequently, and one of my pet peeves is when the site doesn't optimize for mobile. So StarStock's site does do this when you're on mobile versus desktop, and it's super easy to navigate. Now you can go to the website and register as a seller right from the site. You don't have to do any contact. And soon I've heard they're going to be getting some graded cards up on the website as well. So you can go to starstock.com to check out that. And then you can also go follow them on Twitter and Instagram at StarStockMarket. Now let's get into the show.